Melissa Donahue. I am the Chief Product Officer at XYB, and I am very excited to have spent my career learning what modernization takes in businesses, whether you're a scaled digital challenger or you're a tier 1 bank.
I'm Derek Joyce, the CEO of XYB. Spent my career in enterprise at both scaled organizations as well as hyper-growth fintechs. I'm drawn to companies that challenge existing norms and embedded ways of working, and that is the foundation of what we're doing here at XYB. It all starts with the customer. We've seen firsthand how quickly expectations evolve for the customer.
That cross-pollination allows us to reframe infrastructure as a living system that adapts in real time, and that's something we're so excited to bring to the market. Ultimately, it comes down to complexity. There are layers of systems, whether it be middleware, cores, whether it be point solutions, and actually unraveling from that architecture is very challenging. But you need a partner that understands how to break it into small chunks that can take you on that change journey and get value along the way.
Exactly. Even the boldest strategies fail without the right infrastructure. It's less about attitude and more about the systematic constraints. We meet them where they are. Unlike any other option they have available, we allow them to do step-by-step progress against their goals.
Ultimately, we allow them to start with any use case, prove value fast, and keep moving on to what their customers need from them. Ultimately, adaptive financial infrastructure is composable at scale, intelligent at its core, and built for change. It is fault tolerant, and it is here to be able to allow you to re-platform without needing to rip and replace.
XYB turns infrastructure into an enabler versus a constraint. We allow fast fintechs to build, launch, and scale at speed, as well as tier 1 banks to modernize without disruption to their business.
We built AFI to expect change, whether it be rules, policies, customer journeys. Everything in this platform is purposefully architected.
And it's not just about speed, it's about resilience and control. We built the platform to increase the compliance whilst allowing that speed to increase. Banks have spent millions, if not billions, on their infrastructure and have been in the past doing these big bang, rip and replace migrations that don't work and cause ongoing headaches. That is the past. What it looks like in the future is being able to pick and isolate the problems that are most important to you to solve whilst getting longevity out of the rest of your infrastructure. There is no other option in the market that enables a bank to selectively pick and modernize where it makes sense for them at their own speed and at their own risk tolerance.
With the level of end-to-end capabilities that XYB offers. So we're very unique in the sense that we go all the way from ledgering into end-to-end customer experiences, whether it be mobile or channels on web. Regulatory agility is built into what we do. As we've talked about being purpose-built, what we mean when we say that in compliance world is that you can actually have a redundancy in your system. Cores today are so expensive, you cannot possibly run 2 in production. And things like this are how we differentiate by making it easy to solve the challenges you need to for your customers.
Yeah, we built resilience into every part of what we do at XYB, right down to the messaging level with auditability, traceability, and compliance as key. And we are also componentized, as Melissa said, which enables us to be able to do in the most cost-effective way for banks to meet these changing demands. Time to market is mission critical. Our composable architecture allows financial institutions to launch in days, not weeks, months, or quarters.
And every step from onboarding to servicing is built at the speed of trust, not at the speed of legacy. This is the bread and butter of what makes us special. We have modernized systems our entire career, whether you're a startup or an established company. And the one thing that we can say is layers are not good. More and more layers add more complexity, and as we look at an agentic and AI-based future, unlocking your data flows is not going to be supported by just digging deeper into the layers.
Yeah. It's not just API hooks, it's intelligent coordination across old and new systems. That's what keeps transformation from turning into chaos. AI needs real-time unified data. Other providers do not allow that.
They bolt it on. They think that layering again on top of something that's really not changed in 60 years is going to keep adding value. In reality, we're now at a critical point where we can no longer proceed in that way.
Many people think composability equals fragmented microservices. Without orchestration, that turns into chaos.
AFI is composability with coherence. And what we mean when we say that is these modules know how to talk to each other, but they also know how to talk to the world. So whatever investments you've made in your stack already, we can play nicely with and make sure that that stays as a value in your business.